I think what I found really interesting was from an eclectic group of industries and a mix of backgrounds. We all face very similar challenges within the organizations within which we work. I think consumerization has clearly got a hold of everyone, impacting organizations to one degree or another. Some clearly who are in the consumer space very highly impacted by it, others somewhat less so. I think the other thing that struck me was that the search for talent is somewhat more challenging today than it has been, and that in order to get the right skill set involved, we need to have career paths and channels that enable individuals to come into an organization and grow in a way that is actually meaningful to them, rather than forcing them down one path or another. I think it was very clear that to be successful at the executive table, at the executive level, there needs to be that ability to communicate in a way in which they understand, to be able to demonstrate that you can bring value. But conversely, there's, I think, some strength of feeling around the need and the criticality for the CIO to have a sufficient level of understanding of the technology in order to know how it should be applied within the organization. And that to just bring someone in from a business background is no longer acceptable today. The complexities of the environments in which we work, the way in which architecture is changing from the more traditional monolithic applications to capabilities and services-based architectures, integration between various applications internally, but not only internal integration, but also integration with partners, and how critical that is today. That it is fundamental that anyone who wishes to transition from a pure technical role or even from a pure business role needs to understand the skills that they need to embrace in order to elevate themselves above the level at which they're operating. And if that's a university course in management, or if it's a course in technical skills from an architectural perspective, which I actually think is more relevant than particular coding skills, because again you get that breadth of comprehension around the organization. I think that those points came out, and I think fundamental to help elevate yourself and see the broader picture rather than just a narrow silo of one component of technology versus another.